Another beautiful morning, and this time I'll try to hunt this area. The sun has not risen yet. The moon is still bright in the sky, and it's time to start hunting. Well, my first signals came in, and I got a few bottle caps, 3 kopecks, 1954, this night find, and right on top of the surface I found this coin. You can see the writing similar to them. It's a nice find. So I got this 90 signal right on top of on the ground, and check this out. It's quite a big coin. I think it might be one of those denga. I'll have to clean it up and come back to you later. So check this out, guys. It's very rare that I find a ring like this. I'm betting it's a ring because it looks like a ring. Check this out. Sometimes the fact that the ground is hard is really good for you. It might be in a pretty decent condition. And there we go. It definitely has some markings. I'm not sure. Well, I definitely don't know what it means. So the sun has risen and it's getting warmer by the minute. It's gonna be around 30 degrees Celsius today. So even the morning is gonna be hot. And there's another coin. It's one of those Boratinkas. See the profile? I love the find. I also enjoy seeing these guys. It's from the Boratinka I showed you earlier. We just found 3 kopecks, 1971, Soviet times, and I got this 84 unusual signal, and I got this coin. I'm not sure what kind of coin it is. It's pretty modern because you can see it's thick. So I'd guess it's a Russian Empire. Here we go, Alexander II. I'm gonna clean it up. And an interesting find. I've found this before. A button, and it has a big crown on it. You can see the image of the crown a little bit. I'm gonna clean it up, but I think this button is smaller than the one I found previously. I usually skip the signals that are around 55, 56 because that's the bottle cap category. But check this out. This one sounded really good. And it's actually a coin, an old coin. I think it's Billon or silver, and it must be from the 17th century. Not the best place to dig nearby, but you know, if you have a good signal, you gotta dig it. And check this out. It actually worked out pretty well. I think it's a it is a coin, and that's a good find. And another awesome find. Another coin. I'm gonna really good shape. I think it's one of the best I've found so far. You can see the horseman really well. You can see the head on the other side. Very nice. So these are the finds from my second day of hunting. I'll start with the modern coins. Well, you've seen these coins before, and those are the modern coins. These are the kopecks. You've seen before the 5 kopek, 1961, 3 kopecks, and the nice one, 1954, 3 kopek. It's worn out, but it's always nice to find these old kopecks. And for the unidentified part, this is some kind of part from maybe a watch, I don't know. It looks like it's from a mechanism. There we go, it spins. And this is, I think, from some kind of cloth. Now I find these not very often, but I do come across them, and I'm not sure what this is. From the weight of it, I'd say it's lead, and well, there's just pieces of these lead, and if you know what this might be from, write in the comments. I'd appreciate that. I'm keeping them for now, and this might be a bullet, piece of bullet from a musketeer, I guess, because it's round, and it's, from the weight, I'd say it's lead. I'd say it's World War One military button, German military button. It's cool how you can see the crown stamp on the other side as well. I thought it was a Russian button just from the coin I found and cleaned it earlier. It has a very similar crown to the one on the button right here, so I thought this was Alexander II button, but I've looked up on the internet and I found that it was actually a German World War One button. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be my guess. Now, this is a tough task to identify this item, because it's all, I'll just put it here, because it's all covered in sand, in ground and dust. So from the condition, the size, the weight of it, I'd say it's a Russian money denga, and I found these before. It's half a kopeck that I found here. These two are the same, just from different times. This one I'd say 1750s, and this one I'd say it's Nikolai II, around 1900s. But the nominal of the coins, I'd say it's the same, half a kopeck. And this is actually once again the same half a kopeck. It says Denishka on it. I think it translates to little money, like, you know, little cute money. And it has A2, it's Alexander II, and it says 1856. Actually, these coins were hammered for quite a short time, so I believe it's quite rare to find one of these coins, so I'm happy with this find. For the older coins, these are the Boratingas you've seen before, but I would like to take some time to look at this one, because this one is in a very good condition. And this is the reverse. You can see the horseman, and on the front, as I've shown before, you can see the head very clearly. So I haven't found any of these coins in such a good condition. And the best coin of the day, I'd say, is this Polish grosz. I think it's grosz. I date it about 16th century, and this is silver, I think. It's not Belon, but correct me of course if I'm wrong. It's in a relatively good condition, I'd say. It's worn out, of course, but you can see the eagle pretty clearly. I'm happy about the ring as well, because as you can see, it has some carvings on it. Well, of course I'm no expert, but from the other finds that I found in that area, I'd say it's 11, 12, well, let's say it's from 10th to 13th century. So these are the finds for my second day of hunting. I hope you liked the video, and stay tuned for more.